Hello everybody, welcome back. This is the final episode, not of the series, but the final episode where we're actually going to see games being played. And today we have the opportunity to add to the 4 trophies we won last season to finish off this making Tottenham Hotspurs again, having made Tottenham Hotspurs again. Let's hope we can do it. First up will be the Charity Shield, or the Community Shield as it's now known, and then the UEFA Super Cup. The only problem is it's against 2 of our big rivals in the Premier League. Welcome to making Tottenham Hotspurs again. Hello and welcome to episode 61 of Making Tottenham Hotspurs Again. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have 2 games for you. First up, Manchester United in the Community Shield, not the Charity Shield as I keep calling it. It's because I'm an oldie and I remember it being the Charity Shield. And Liverpool in the UEFA Super Cup. 2 biggie teams in the Premier League. Manchester United, of course, chased us all last season in the Premier League. Liverpool were there or thereabouts. In fact, how did they do last season? Let's just have a quick check up here. Let's get this open and then we go back. Yeah, as you'll see, so Manchester United finished second behind us, some 8 points behind us, and then 15 points behind us, Liverpool, who were in third place, and they won the Champions League, of course, last season, which means that Champions League, which is why they are playing us today in the Super League, because we won the Europa League, and that's how it works in this particular sphere or world that we are in. Right, so what's been going on since you were last with us? We had the end of season and transfer roundup. Transfer wise, absolutely nothing. We've tried a few, still waiting on news from Gabriel Jesus to see whether he's going to come in as our new striker alongside Harry Kane. I know we've got Tammy Abraham as well, but Harry Kane's not getting any younger, so we need somebody to be lurking there in the background. We've tried for some goalkeepers, got nowhere. Just seem to be not doing. And to be honest, after today, it's not our problem. So we'll see how that all pans out. So transfer-wise, absolutely nothing happening. Nobody coming in. Last in was Ben Hayes on a free transfer. Going out, Jarrell Davis, which I think we saw in the last episode. So nothing happening there. We have played 2 more games. Ajax, we beat 5-1 in that game. Mazulia getting a hat-trick. 1 minute, 3 minutes, and a penalty after 10 minutes. Lo Celso after 27, and Minson after 47 minutes, rounding off a very nice 5-1 win against the Ajax. And then we played Barcelona in Harry Kane's testimonial. I did say he was getting an old fella, didn't I? Yes. Anyway, Kingsley Coman, he contributed 5 of the 8 goals. 2 minutes, 11 minutes, 15 minutes, 25 minutes, 3 minutes into injury time in the first half. We took him off at half time, to be fair. Wasn't much point in keeping him on, really. He scored 5 goals, needed to give him a rest. Harry Kane scored 2, 24 minutes and 55 minutes, and Mazulia keeping up his scoring record through this pre-season with a goal after 31 minutes, making it 8-1. Yes, you did hear that right. Against Barcelona, 8-1. If you remember back to the semi-final of the Europa League, we played them there as well. Lost 2-1 at their place, beat them 5-1 at ours. So, to be honest, 8-1, just a little bit better than we did there. Remembering that we didn't have Harry Kane, I think, on that occasion. So that was rather interesting. The other thing that was interesting, let's go back to that Harry Kane testimonial. We can get into it. yeah, you will see in the team, we also had Christian Eriksen, who ex-Tottenham player. Of course, he's currently, where is he? I can get him highlighted. He's currently at Inter, but he came back and played for us again in the testimonial, as did Eric Dyer, currently at Monaco. He came back for the game, played it one more time in Tottenham colours alongside Harry Kane. And there was one other, yes, right at the back here, David Button, for all you Tottenham fans. David Button, goalkeeper, who is now currently at West Brom. I think when he left Tottenham, he didn't play for Tottenham that much. Well, he was here. He was in the under what's-its. Kept going out on loan. Actually, eventually went to Tottenham for an undisclosed. Sorry, Tottenham went to Charlton for an undisclosed fee, and then gradually worked his way around Brentford, Fulham, Brighton. Currently at West Brom, where he's been for about 5 seasons now. Anyway, that's how he's been going on. But it was nice to see him back in goal and only let in one Barcelona goal in the Harry Kane testimonial. So that was all good and dandy. Harry Kane had a good day at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in front of 61,821 fans who thoroughly enjoyed the 8-1 win, which why wouldn't you? Right, with that all said and done, it's down to today's episode. As I said, the final 2 games of this particular series that we're going to see. We are going to come back for some extra episodes just to take us down to FM23, because why not? So what we will be doing is we'll be having 1 year on, seeing what happens after we leave them to it at the end of today. And we'll also be doing a 5 and a 10 year, which will be coming out ensuing episodes. And that will be it for this particular series. I'll also then at some point give you a bit of a heads up of what our beta save will be in FM23. Meanwhile, Manchester United, our old arch rivals, Manchester United. We beat them twice in the Premier League last season. Here at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium 3-1, and then a 3-2 win at Old Trafford. Prior to that, we did lose at Old Trafford 1-0, lost on penalties in the EFL Cup semi-final. 1-0 win at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, 2-0 loss at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium to... I'm not sure where that was. Where was that one held? That was held at the Nanjing Olympic Sports Centre, I presume in Japan, where we lost 2-1. So, yeah, in recent times, out of all of it, Manchester United have had the better of us. 4 wins, 2 draws and 3 losses. So, 14, but if you're working it on a point system, 14 points to our 11 points. So we need to write that today if we can. Right. We have lost to them in the Community Shield back in 2022, I hasten to add. That was a 2-0 loss on that occasion. But as you see, we do get them quite often in these big competitions. That's because we're good like them and we get through to the latter stages. And the more you get to the end of the latter stages, the more chance you've got of meeting them, of course. Right, let's get on with it. Get into the episode. Get into the game. It's the Charity Shield. I keep wanting to call it the Charity Shield. I do apologise. It's the Community Shield at Wembley against Manchester United. And here is the team that will face Manchester United. I've just realised also that Manchester United are the first team that will play in the Premier League this season. It's our first game up in the Premier League. Obviously, we won't be around to see it, but we will find out how they get on a little bit later on. Casteels continues in goal on the basis that we haven't had a new goalkeeper anywhere near a sniff of a new goalkeeper. Hernandez, Romero, Upamecano, and Emerson Royal are defensive line. Lo Celso and Skip are in midfield. Son, Mazulia and Koeman, who scored those 5 goals against Barcelona, are attacking midfield. Kane continues up front. Latula, Reguilon, Sanchez, Abraham, Hodgberg, Lucas Moura and Dele Alli are all on the bench for this one. And because this is a televised game, obviously we get the usual bits and pieces. No recent form, of course, because this is the start of the season. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, still manager of Manchester United at this stage of the proceedings. And teams coming out on the pitch. We're, of course, in our new strip. And just a few minutes in, we have a free kick. Early doors. Lo Celso with the free kick. It's just gone over the top. And not much doing. That's about the only shot at the moment. It is Dean Henderson in goal for Manchester United. Upamecano. Lo Celso for Son. Son round the goalkeeper. And his first goal of the season. And we are up and running after 12 minutes against Manchester United at Wembley. So we're underway. It's good, lovely chested down ball. I know in FM23 they've talked about changing the match AI so that you get more of this chesting the ball down and hitting it on the volley. But there's an example that I think it's already in FM22. So unless they've done a tweak without telling us, this ball in and it's cleared by Upamecano. Mazulia through to Kane. Kane back to Lo Celso. Mazulia. And that was a poor pass. Short pass. Looking for Skip. Didn't find him. Marcus Rashford comes forward. He's going to cross this into the box. And it's a goal. And Bruno Fernandes gets the equaliser literally a minute after we scored. 13 minutes on the clock. 12 minutes on the clock for us. And they've replied almost immediately, making it all square again. Danger ensued here. And that could be one of the reasons why Castile needs replacing, really. The better of those opening skirmishes, but we've conceded, which isn't good. Half-hour mark's gone. No more goals. Emerson Royal with a throw-in. Throws it to Mazulia. Mazulia loses the ball to Gallagher right in that back corner. And the ball come in. Henderson. And they're going to try and break out from the back here in a minute. Upamecano always going to control that one. Skip through to Mazulia. Mazulia through to Kane, who's tackled. Son. Mazulia into the area. He's planted that in the back of it. He's smoking. Absolutely smoking. And plants that in the back of the net. It's 2-1 with 40 minutes on the clock. Mazulia into the area. And it was just rifled into the back of the net. Really good. And I think looking at the stats for the first half, nothing more than we deserve, really. They were lucky to peg us back as quickly as they did early on, but they've not managed to do it again, thankfully, touch wood. So as we go into half-time, it's 9 shots, 4 on target, near enough 50%, 1.31 on the XG, 49% possession. So they've eased their way in possession-wise, which isn't good, but they've had 3 shots, only 1 on target, which was the goal, 0.42. I think we've got the edge at the moment. We just need to be looking beyond this first half and see if we can progress and make it a bit more, how can I put it, a bit more, obvious that we're going to win. And one change at half-time. Mora is on for Mazulia. Mazulia picking up an injury in that first half, towards the end of that first half, and didn't realise until half-time came. And we've had to substitute him. We don't want him injured for the main season. And Kane, how the heck? I was busy talking and Kane sneaked one in. How did he do that? Everybody just stood watching. Here he is again, look. and sneaks its way through. Harry Kane getting our third then after 54 minutes. And hopefully that gives us that cushion to add to the trophy cabinet as we go past the hour mark down to the 70 minutes. We have a free kick inside the Manchester United half. Upamecano to Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura through to Koeman. Yes! And 4-1. 4-1. And Hernandez has now picked up a knock. And I think we might have to do some changes early doors. Koeman through. And really steaming it at the moment. Really, really hot. Right, let's have a look at these changes then. Hernandez has picked up an injury. Potential thigh injury. Mazzulio, he's okay, I think. Hernandez is going to be replaced by Reguilón out on that left-hand side. I don't know how many changes we can make, actually. Oliver Skip needs a change as well. And I'm going to bring Holzberg on for him. We might be able to do 3. We might be able to see if we can do 4. We can. I don't think there's a thing. We're not going to change Emerson Royal right at the minute, though. And if you heard that, that's a train going. The train tracks are a little bit away from us, actually, but obviously the wind today is carrying in a certain direction. So apologies if you heard that. It wasn't anything to do with me having my lunch or anything like that. Right. Let's get back underway then. As we head down past the 18-minute mark, we're going to make that final change. Emerson Royal going to come off for Davinson Sanchez. Kingsley Koeman is tired. That'll be after the Barcelona game. We're going to bring Abraham on for him. And do we make that final change? Min Son for Dele Alli. And Lo Celso's tired as well. Really have anybody else? We could put Dele Alli there, I suppose. Let's put Dele Alli there. That's our final change then. Everybody is on. Gonna point a finger. No, we're gonna pump fists. Gotta make me proud. That's the one. And we're good to go. And I think we're very nearly going to add a 5th trophy to that cabinet. Son. And it's gone upfield. Hodgberg, who's just come on, finds Son out wide. And it's offside. Flag went up. I was keeping one eye on the linesman. The flag went up. And that would have been 5-1. But just here. Son coming back. And in fact, didn't even come back. But position himself. It was a good shot, and he planted it away very, very well. But it's all over. A 4-1 win, and we add the Community Shield. Notice I said Community Shield. Community Shield to the cabinet, and what a good way to start the season. We'll be pleased with that. Come on, boys. Come on, there you go. And so I think we can safely say we have made Tottenham Hotspurs again. Can we round it off now with a UEFA Super Cup? And if we can, I think that'll be the 6 trophies in the cabinet, and pretty much everything that we could have won, we will have won. Right. I'm going to do the bit in the dressing room, thanking the boys and patting them on the back and all the rest of it. We'll come back in just a couple of seconds and find out what it's looking like for the game against Liverpool. And in fact, to double check where we're playing it. Right, so here we are. We're ready for the Liverpool Super Cup game, the UEFA Super Cup. It's being played in Ortalyk, which is in Kazakhstan. I can never pronounce it. Kazakhstan, and that's where it is. It's in a city called Almaty. So that's where we're playing, a capacity of 23,804 for this particular stadium. So it's going to be full to capacity, I'm guessing, there or thereabouts. Liverpool past meetings. Well, just recently, all we've managed to do is draw with them. The last time we beat them was in the semi-final first leg of the Champions League season before last, I think. And 2-1 win on that occasion. But it's been very mediocre, to say the least. In fact, out of 11 games played, they've won 3, drawn 6, lost 2, 15 points. We've won 2, drawn 6, and lost 3, 12 points. So it's, it's a bit of a mediocre. And if anything's to go by, the best we can expect is probably penalties, unless we can do a job on them. We'll see how we go. Right. What else is there to tell you before we move on? Jesus has fallen through. He has gone to, did he go to Paris Saint-Germain in the end? I think he did. Oh, no, he went to Barcelona. Tell a lie. Gabriel Jesus, gone to Barcelona. Good job he wasn't there when we played them. But he has gone to Barcelona on 425,000 a week. So, yeah. So we're not doing anything transfer-wise before we leave. That is for sure. Troy Parrott has left for Southampton, £10 million. He will bring in 7.25 immediately, and the rest in drips. And we've also called back from loan. All transfers, loan deals. Craig Hill has come back off loan. He's picked up an injury, a long-term injury. So we've recalled him from whence he came. 36.5 million going into the coffers then. We are back under budget. That's what we're expecting, and we have now £86.3 million to spend in the pot. I'm not going to be spending it. The next person in will be, so we'll see how we get on. Right, without any more to do, let's get on with the episode. Second game of the episode. It is a UEFA Super Cup game against Liverpool in Kyrgyzstan. So let's see if we can add another trophy to that cabinet and really make Tottenham Hotspurs again. And here is the side that will face Liverpool then in this Super Cup. Castells, who's just signed a new contract, new 3-year contract. He is in goal. Reguilon comes in for Hernandez, who is injured. He's on the way back. He's only picked up about 10 days. He'll be out for. Romero, Upamecano, Emerson Royal on the right-hand side. Lo Celso and Holzberg in midfield. Son, Mazzulia and Koeman are pretty standard attacking midfield. Kane up front. Latula, Sewell, Lucas Moura, Abraham, Tanganga, Dembele, Ali, Michael, Divine, Scarlett, Sanchez and Brian Gill are all on the bench. This one on telly again. Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp, still the manager. Recent form, nothing. We do have a win against us. That win against Manchester United in the Community Shield. And this, our last ever game with Tottenham. Almost feels sad, doesn't it? Apart from the fact, of course, we're getting ready for FM23. Son with the corner then, 2 minutes in. Oh, just wide. I'm not sure who headed that wide, but it was just wide. Might have been Kane, actually. And we've had the early skirmishes here. as we head down to the first quarter of an hour. 3 shots, 2 on target. Doesn't mean a thing if we don't put them away, of course. As we head to the half-hour mark, Casteels to Upamecano. Upamecano out to Emerson Royal. Holzberg, Koeman, Emerson Royal. Upamecano, Holzberg, Emerson Royal finds Kane. Kane finds Koeman. No support though. Koeman's on his own. And it was a tame shot in the end, not what we've seen of Koeman of late, and put it straight into the arms of the goalkeeper. Alisson in goal today. As we head to that half-time, Liverpool had 1 shot, 1 on target, and that's all they had in that first half. We've done a job on them, but as it is at the minute, we can't break them down. 9 shots, 6 on target, 0.86. They've had 1 shot, 1 on target, 0.04. But they have had 56% of the possession. So we need to be doing something a little bit different in the second half. And you come back, join us for the second half. Gomez on for Robertson. I think there was an injury involved in that. And they try and come out from the back. It's Becker actually in goal. I thought it was Alisson. Got that wrong, didn't I? And this is the first time we've seen Liverpool doing a bit of an attacking move, highlight-wise, but to come to nothing, thankfully. Casteels has the ball, rolls it across to Upamecano, who comes out with that ball, tries to get it forward to Kane, but he was outnumbered, and Salah is in, and it's been blocked, and comes off him for a goal kick. Well defended. Whoever defended it. A free kick. Casteels with the free kick. Romero, Holzberg, Upamecano, Holzberg, Koeman, Emerson Royal, Mazzalia. Koeman holds the ball up, looking for Emerson Royal. He's flicked it forward, looking for either Koeman on a run or Mazzalia, but didn't actually make it. Kane nearly getting away with that. Firmino goes out wide to Salah. And cross it back in. Ugarte. It's crossed in, but Casteels is there. Liverpool certainly a lot more attacking intent in this second half. As we hit the 70-minute mark, we're struggling in this second half. Lots of tired legs. Mazzalia. We'll replace him with Dele Alli. Not sure how many changes we can make here. Kingsley Koeman. In fact, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to undo that for a minute. What I actually want to do is Mazzalia for Lucas Moura. And then I'm going to take Koeman off for Tammy Abraham. I'm going to bring Alfie Devine on for Lo Celso, who's had a goodish game, probably the best game of everybody. Right, we're going to pump fists. Go out and make me proud. I want to see something a little bit different. We might have to try and up the ante in a minute. 10 shots, 6 on target. They're 6 and 2, and they've actually had better XG than us at the moment. We head to 86 minutes. I said we do tend to draw against them, and the other thing is we do tend to end up with penalties as well. So we're going to go attacking for the last however many minutes we've got left. See if we can drag something out. And it's been cut off. One goes forward. And Emerson Royal didn't get underneath it. Dembele's in. And it's been saved. And goes out for a corner. Mo Salah with the corner. Swings it in. It's headed away, but not all the way away. Diego Jota has it. It's still not cleared. And I'm feeling a bit dodged here. Oh, Regillion does actually get it clear in the end, but it's in vain. And we need to win this ball. We're not getting ball time here. Emerson Royal, I think, heads her back to Castiles. And Castiles tidies up. Upper Meccano. Can we get them on the break here and win this? Romero. It's a very tight affair. No, that's a poor ball. And Son did actually win it in the end, but again, it was pretty poor. And we go to penalties, I think it is, or we got extra time. We got extra time in this game. 8 shots, 4 on target for Liverpool, 1.41. 11 shots, 7 on target, 0.96. They definitely had the better of that second half. We capitulated a little bit, so we need to pick up in this second half and be a little bit better, don't you think? First half of extra time. Can we sneak a win here? And Diego Jota. And that's back. Just need to win this ball. It's it's gone over the top. And that's half time. In extra time, 11 shots, 5 on target. We've had 14 shots, 9 on target, 1.42. Better in there. But we've got tired legs at the back as well. Regillion and Emerson Royal also tired. This is going to penalties. It's got penalties written all over it. Brian Gill. We might try one other thing in a minute. That's gone out wide to Abraham. Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal inside to Lucas Moura's. Forward to Kane. Kane's poor pass, and that's because he's tired. Oh, but Upper Meccano there to tidy up. Castiles back to Upper Meccano. Launches that forward, looking for Kane, who has it down to Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura to Abraham. This is a first attacking intent we've seen for a while. Lucas Moura back to Abraham, but it's gone wayward. And I might change that tactic in a second or two. We just need it to break up a minute. Upper Meccano. And it's gone over the top. Dembele is in. He's in. He's over the top. Right, we can do that change now that I was thinking of doing. Right, Lucas Moura will move Kane. Come over here. Oh, in fact, let's move Kane over here. Make him a deep line forward. Abraham. Make him the advanced forward. Like that. Lucas Moura can go out on the right. And Lucas Moura is best as a... Doesn't really make much difference. We'll make him inverted winger as well on both sides. There we go. We'll make him attacking inverted winger. And we're on attack, so we're good. Hodgberg, his best position. Divine. Doesn't make a lot of odds. Right, we're good with that. Let's go and see if we can squeeze this in the dying stages. 5 minutes or so to play. And we've picked Emerson Royal has picked up an injury. That's bad news. We really are in trouble here. And all we can do is we're going to have to go to a flat back 3. Mainly because we don't have any other way of doing it. It's not Rigolion's best place either. And they're all tired at the back there. So we really are struggling right now. If we're going to win this, it's the age-old thing. And it's gone to penalties. Right. Right, we need to team talk this then. Pump fist, no. Point finger. This is your chance to be heroes. Make sure you have no regrets. Our opportunity to right, Kane, who stayed on, of course, in the end, takes the first penalty. And he's popped it away. We go 1 up. Cassie for Liverpool. And he's hit the post. Oh, man. That is early news. Abraham. He's put it away. 2-0. And Mo Salah is up next. I don't expect him to miss. No, and Casteels didn't even move. 2-1. All we need to do is just keep putting them away. Hodgberg. And I've put the mockers on him now. Oh, man. Oh, no, he's put it away. 3-1. Dembele. And he's at the post. Oh, this is good news. And he can't believe it. He stood there for ages looking at Casteels as much to say, what did you do? Didn't do anything, didn't even move. Lucas Moura could win us the Super Cup, the 6th trophy of our season. Yes! And we have won 6. Hang on, I'll get this right. 6 trophies. We have made Tottenham Hotspurs again. We've won the Charity Shield. We've won the Super Cup. We won the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, the Premier League, and the Europa League. What a way to go out. And I think you will attest that probably most exciting than winning it in normal time. To be honest, when I went to penalties, I thought, we've had this. But, well, what can I say? Everything we've had on offer for the last season and a half, we have achieved. And that rounds off at such a good time here at Tottenham. I think we finished it on a real high. 16 shots, 9 on target, 1.57, 46% possession. Liverpool had 13 shots, 6 on target, a 1.66. So it's a bit of everything there. And I think at the end of the day, we did deserve to win. Am I biased? Yeah, just a little bit. Right, I'm going to be sad and I'm going to miss this team, but it'll be interesting to come back on the next episode and see how they have done. Right, we're just going to do the normal stuff that you don't normally see. Congratulations, what a win. I'm not going to do any of the sort of pats on the bug around. They usually go around the team, do a pat on the back and all that sort of stuff, really. But that, pretty much, guys, is that. Just Offside leads Tottenham Hotspurs fan have every right to be proud tonight of their manager, Mark Just Offside, and his team lifted the UEFA Super Cup trophy. A spokesman for the fans declared that Just Offside was doing great things for the team and that this prize is just reward for all the hard work. Medals for the thing. We received 3.8 million for doing that. We'll send the assistant to do that. Emerson Royal is going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks with pulled knee ligaments. That's not nice, is it? And there you go. That is the story of our outing to Ortilik in Kyrgyzstan, and we've had a great time. Right, we won't see it, but it's coming up. Manchester United in the Premier League, and that's how the season will pan out. It's finishing down here, Arsenal, Watford, and we'll come back around about that time, and depending on the Champions League and what have you. If there is a Champions League final, I'm not going to be managing them, but we will come back and watch it. So we'll see how that all pans out. There's not much more to say, really, other than that's pretty much it, guys and girls. Hope you've enjoyed the series. I've certainly enjoyed doing it, and don't forget there are still some episodes to come. So I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all the other series that are still going on at the moment. We have From the Bottom to the Top and To Be a Legend. And, of course, it'll keep you in touch with the new series that will be released once FM23 comes out. Just a tad over 2 weeks away now. New episodes of Making Tottenham Hotspur again. The last 3 episodes I think we're going to do will be released Tuesday and Friday from here on in. So Tuesday and Friday next week. Tuesday the week after. That will be it at 4:15 p.m. If you want to keep up to date what's happening, and why wouldn't you, on this channel, then follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, as I say, and I'll look forward to seeing you for Tottenham Hotspurs again 1 year on, and that'll be out on Tuesday. Until then, it's a very good